guys, welcome to a quick update video. I do have a couple things I picked up this past weekend, and I got some stuff in the mail today. Yesterday being President's Day, there was no mail, so I got a few packages today. I'm just going to kind of go through and show you guys some of the things I picked up. And I am expecting some more stuff this week, and rather than have a long video at the end of the week, I'm just going to kind of break it up into maybe 2 or 3 shorter videos for the week. And at the end of this video, I would like to give 5 shout-outs to YouTubers that I really enjoy and guys that I think need a little more exposure and definitely deserve more subs than they have. So I guess we'll get right into this first title here. And Bone Tomahawk is a movie pretty much everybody has seen by now. I just picked this up this past weekend. And you know, I love Westerns, and I do love shock value, and this is both a Western and it does have some shock value to it, but I felt like this movie fell a little bit short for me. Kurt Russell is probably one of the best actors in film history, in my opinion, and he had one of the best roles ever when he was in Tombstone. And I was really looking for more out of this film than it really gave me, I think. The character that Matthew Fox played here, I thought he kind of stole the show. I thought he really did an excellent job in this movie. Kurt Russell did have some good dialogue. This movie was well written as far as the dialogue in the film, and it did have some shock value to it. And those of you who have seen the movie know what I'm talking about. I first found out about this movie from Cinemaniac 77, and he was talking about it, and he really wanted me to, you know, he made me want to go out and get this. You know, I'm not disappointed that I saw the film, but I don't think I would recommend this to anybody. I don't know if I would watch it again. You know, the scenery, this was shot in California, and, you know, the different landscapes and the valleys and the caves that they went in, I thought it was all beautifully shot. It looks really nice. The sound is really great. The acting and the dialogue was good. I just thought that the movie was a little bit weird, and I don't know. I was expecting more. And I'm not really going to get into this release here because you guys have all seen this by now, but it does come with a nice slipcover here. You can see there that Sid Haig made an appearance, and a little spoiler alert here for those of you who haven't seen the film. He's in the movie very, very briefly. And oops. Kurt Russell. I'd like to see more out of him, you know, Kurt Russell. I'd like to see some more Westerns. So hopefully he'll make another one and kind of erase that from my memory there. But the next one here is called Creeps. And this is a shot on video DVD. I picked this up at Barnes & Noble this past weekend. It was 12 bucks, and I had a coupon. I think it came out to like 10 bucks. This is from Wild Eye Releasing. And it was filmed in 2013. But it's kind of it's paying homage to the 1980s shot on video gore slashers. I did put this in a couple nights ago, the night I bought it, and I was really, really tired when I put it in, and I fell asleep about a half hour into it. It wasn't because the movie was bad. I just I got to pick a different day, you know, when I'm a little more awake, put this in and check it out. Shot on video films aren't for everybody, but I happen to enjoy them. They have a particular charm to them that I like, and I think that cover art there is really nice, though. So that is Creeps. The next one here is Batman Bad Blood. This is a Steelbook, DC Comics. I enjoy these animated movies like this. I try to get them in Steelbook form when I can. And this is the spine here. Still has the J card on it. Let's see if I can remove that to show you guys the back. And that looks really nice. I got to get some of those plastic resealable baggies. I know they're not very expensive. You can probably get a couple hundred of them for, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks. I'm not sure, but it's definitely worth it to protect your Steelbooks. Some nice artwork there in the back. You got the Blu-ray here, and then you have the DVD. can see kind of a panoramic view. Some bats flying in the moonlight. It looks really, really nice. So that is Batman Bad Blood. If any of you have seen this one yet, let me know. I have not put it in and watched it yet. And you guys are going to think I'm nuts, and I probably am, but I picked up Freaks of Nature on Blu-ray, even though last week I picked it up on DVD, and I have not even opened up the DVD yet. I'm probably not going to return it because it was only, I think it was like 11 or 12 bucks. Maybe I'll give this away in a future giveaway contest or something. I'm not sure, but I did want to get it on Blu-ray. Several people commented on my last video and they said yes, it was released on Blu-ray, so I knew I had to get it. And I already sold the digital copy for $6, so I feel like I'm doing all right there. It doesn't have any interior anything, but it does kind of have some nice artwork there in the disc. Can of Brains, Freaks of Nature written in blood. I noticed that the DVD also does come with a digital copy, so maybe I'll try to sell that too. And if I sell that for another $6, this will be free. So let's see here. The last two things, well, I have three things more to show, but I have two vinyl LPs here I want to show you guys. This is the 10-inch record of Christmas Evil from 1980, and this was limited to 400. I ended up picking this up brand new on eBay for $15, so I could not beat that. And I have not opened it yet. I sliced the edge here so I can kind of show you guys what it looks like. It's supposed to be, what did they call it? It was like a pink sparkle or something like that. So we'll check it out and see what's inside here. Looks like there's, I don't know if this is a card or, okay. It's a little art card with some write-ups about the release. There's another one here. Conceptual art there, looks like, from, I'm trying to see if I can find the cover artist was Nick Percival on both. There's the colored edition, and there's the black and white. And then here's the record. Let's see if I can pull this out with one hand. And this is sold out on the Death Waltz site, as far as I know. But you can pick this up on the secondary market. And I'm not going to really touch it, but you can see that it is the pink sparkle. So that's pretty cool. And this is the 10-inch, so it is a little bit smaller than the traditional LP, and I'll show you a size comparison because I do have one more LP here I'm going to show you guys. And this is going to be a little bit different from the norm on my channel here again too, but I don't mind a little bit of variety here. This is a show that I used to watch when I was a kid, and it came out in 1981. And there were two creators that used to work under Jim Henson on the Muppet Show in the 70s. And they kind of broke off and started doing their own thing. And they came up with this, the concept of this show was these three people here, these three kids, were picked up and taken to an asteroid that was inhabited by talking, I don't know, do you want to call these monsters or talking animals that lived in space. And this was called the Great Space Coaster. And it ended up lasting for 5 seasons, and there was a total of 250 episodes, and it was canceled in 1986. And you know, it would have an occasional guest star like Mark Hamill from Star Wars. And each show tried to teach kids a life lesson, kind of like, you know, kind of like Sesame Street or the Muppets, stuff like that. You got to remember, in 1981, I was only 7 years old, so this is kind of one of those pickups that it's more of a nostalgic pickup for me. You know, I'm looking forward to putting this in to kind of bring back some memories here. I know that this does not have any media release. It never had a VHS release. It never had a DVD release. And in 2012, there were talks of a company that was going to kind of refurbish the episodes, or kind of clean them up, put them on DVD and sell them. Apparently the company wanted $350 per episode, so it never, I think that would have been around like 40,000 or so. They wanted to get the whole series in, and they couldn't come up with the money back then. And then there were some legal issues too, and I'm not exactly sure all the legal issues or what was going on behind the scenes with that, but there's a company that's called Tanslin Media that owns it now, I guess, but they have not released anything. So hopefully, one of these days, soon, they will release this, even on DVD. I would take it. It doesn't have to be Blu-ray. I'll take a box set of DVDs and check this out. Yeah, a little fun fact here too is this guy here, who played Ray on the show, his name was Roy Stevens, and he ended up becoming the lead singer for the Village People back in the 80s. And he ended up dying a horrible death, AIDS-related death. Rest in peace, sir. But that was the kind of the premise of the show, was these three young kids. It was like a music-themed show, and they also had animated bits in the movie, or in the series, and they were little half-hour shows pretty much. And this guy right here was the bad guy, MT Promises, and he was a ringleader, and his role in the show was he was trying to capture some of these animals here, so he can bring them back and kind of enslave them into his evil circus, whatever. But this was probably one of the most popular characters. Noah Gnu's is Good Gnu's with Gary Gnu, and so you had the Knock Knock Bird. She would come out and tell jokes once in a while. And Edison Elephant. Let me see. Baxter was the one that drove the Great Space Coaster. I'm going to share a little treat with you guys at the bottom of this video. I'm going to share a link to the theme song. You can watch the opening theme song for this show, and it's the Great Space Coaster song. And these three kids sing, they are the voice of the song. So let me see what else. There was well, you know what? I haven't even opened up this record yet. This was an eBay buy. I ended up paying $8 for this shipped, and I was a little bit worried because I think the guy that sold it told me that him and his dad used to own a bar in the early 80s, and I have a feeling that the gentleman is elderly, and he's probably just getting rid of some stuff. But you can see up here it says, to Stephen and David, all the best, and thank you for having a great dad. I love ya. Ray Stevens. So Ray Stevens signed it, and he also signed this Roy, because that was his character's name in the show. And I noticed here on the back there's a little stamp in gold up here, and it says it's a promotional only copy, and sales are unlawful. So, but this show was 40 years old already, over 40 years old. And before I pull this out, let's see if I can just get this little dust jacket here with it. So I haven't even looked inside here yet. This isn't really working. I apologize the delay here for the delay, guys. Okay. It looks like on the dust jacket here on the inside, it does have some kind of liner notes, or is that lyrics, or both? Yeah, it shows all the lyrics for the tracks on the album. Okay, Gorilla. There was a gorilla named Gorilla. So yeah, I'm really excited about this, and just to kind of give you guys a size comparison between this and that Christmas Evil I bought, the 10-inch. You can see that just a little bit smaller. I'm gonna have to try to find a little plastic sleeve to put the 10-inch in. I suppose I could just put it in a 12-inch sleeve. But I'm going to give some shout outs now, and then I'm going to show you this this cool blanket I picked up last at the end, I guess. Or I can probably just show you now while I'm giving the shout outs. The first gentleman I would like to shout out, in no particular order, by the way, is Robert Harding, and he's 2 away from 100, and he's one of my favorite YouTubers on here, and it just seems like he doesn't get enough, you know, he doesn't get very many views, or not enough views, and he doesn't, I mean, I think he deserves way more subscribers than he has. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link him down below, and I hope you guys can at least go check him out, you know, make a new friend. He's a really cool guy. One of my Canadian buddies, and he likes all the same kind of stuff that we all like. You know, he likes the Code Red, and he even, you know, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs he showed the other day, and all that stuff is the kind of stuff that I love. So go over and I'm going to link him down below. Please go check him out. He's at 98. Let's push him over 100. And I think he said he was going to have a contest once he reaches 100, or he was thinking about it. I didn't want to put any pressure on you, Robert. I'm just trying to help you out, man. So the next guy is Turi, and his channel name is TDEL86, and he's one of my best buddies on here. He's a great guy, and he has a really good collection, and he keeps buying all kinds of stuff, and I love watching his unboxings. And he just reached 50. So Turi, congratulations, sir. You deserve it, and you deserve way more. So guys, I'm going to link him, and just click it, check out a couple of his videos, give him some thumbs up, show him some love, and yeah, make a new friend. So that's Turi, TDEL86. And my next buddy up on here is one of my best buddies on here also, and that is Given Up 96, who is Jordan. And he's up over the 150 mark, but he should be way higher than that. He should have hundreds more than he has, in my opinion, because he does all kinds of stuff. He loves Disney like I do. He loves horror like I do, and he gets these loot crates and these horror box subscriptions, and he checks all that stuff out, and you know, he shows us what he goes through in great detail, the things that he picks up. So go over, check Jordan out. I'm going to link him down below, and yeah, make a new friend. I mean, I know it sounds like a broken record, but these guys are really good people to talk to. You know, they comment on my videos. Not only that, but we're Facebook friends. We're always in constant contact with each other, you know, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube, or we text each other. So it's all good like that. And the fourth guy is Quack, and he hasn't really been making too many videos lately, but he has really great content, and he has a lot of like box sets. You know, he has a lot of like throwback stuff as far as like G.I. Joe, Transformers, and some of that early Shout box sets, and he likes all the different seasons. I believe he had, I could be mistaken, Matt, but I thought you had a MASH set with Alan Alda and that kind of MASH, and he likes that kind of stuff, and so do I, and I love watching that stuff. And he makes really good videos, but I think he's been busy or whatever, but I think he said he was going to start making more videos, and he recently went over the 100 mark, so congratulations to you, sir. I think you're at like around 102 now, so you're going to start skyrocketing now. I'm going to link Matt down below, who is Quack. Please go check him out. Please give him a sub. All these guys that I'm rattling off right now, please go give them a sub. It doesn't cost you anything. Make a new friend. And finally, my last shout out for this video, it's Sammy, who is Falagar. And Sammy's been my biggest inspiration on here on YouTube, and he's been my biggest supporter. Great guy, and he's easy to talk to. And I'm almost in daily contact with Sammy through text messages, voice messages on iPhone. He watches my videos, he comments, and he's a really good guy. And go check out his content, and you'll see that he has a vast variety of you know, interests, and it's very interesting. And you know, I do have a lot of respect for Sammy, and you know, he talks to me. I listen to him when he gives me advice, and yeah, he's a great guy, and most of you guys who are sub to me already know who Sammy is. So, but for those of you who don't, please go sub these guys. Do it, or Jason will come and get you. This is a fleece blanket that I picked up, and it's say it was 36 inches by 60 inches, and I picked it up because Hannah, my Weimaraner puppy, she kind of claimed my Packer blanket, so now I put that blanket in her crate. She sleeps on a crate at night, and it's a nice, decent sized crate. So don't make it, don't think that I'm putting her in this little crate at night. It's like a castle for her, and she loves it in there. She's got all kinds of pillows and blankets and stuff. And well, anyway, long story short, she claimed my Packer blanket, so it sits in her crate. So I had to go pick this blanket up here to replace it, and that is the image from the original Friday the 13th from 1980, and I love it. And I picked up another one that should be here this week. It's a different print. I'll show you guys that in a different video this week. But for that, guys, with that, I'm going to close this video out. It's way longer than I wanted it to be. I was hoping it would be like 7 to 10 minutes, but I started rattling, talking too much. But hope you guys liked the video, and please comment below with any comments. But more importantly, go sub these people that I just shouted out and link below. Thank you. Have a good night.